This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Megan Shepard. It's so great to have you with us. Topping news, the Logos Hope ship arrived on the island of Grand Bahama today. The ship has been recorded as the largest floating library in the world and was officially opened by the Minister of State for Grand Bahama during a special ceremony. Shashina Roll reports.
A cross-sector of the Grand Bahama community attended the private reception before the Logos Hope official opening to the public on Saturday. Guests were treated to a cocktail reception, followed by a ceremony where they were given an introduction to the ship's history and its offerings by Director Pilhone Park and Captain Pat Tracy.
The mission of Logos Hope is to advance the well-being of people everywhere. This is achieved in several ways. Sharing knowledge by making available many good books on board, and sharing help by assisting educational, social, and healthcare projects, and sharing hope by affirming right values and worth of every human being before God.
It's a privilege for us. We are excited to be here, and we just look forward to seeing what God is going to do in these next few days.
The ship has over 400 volunteers from 60 different countries. A display of the Parade of Nations proved interesting, particularly when those in attendance learned that one volunteer is from the greatest little country on earth.
Shauna, where did you come from?
The Bahamas.
From the Bahamas, yeah.
The Logos Hope has several events planned on board for the island of Grand Bahama as they spread the message of knowledge, help, and hope. Minister of State for Grand Bahama Kwesi Thompson and Port President Ian Roll both were the Logos Hope guests of honor and brought official remarks.
I congratulate the crew and the staff, who I'm advised are all non-salaried volunteers. With the broad range of ages on board the vessel and a wide variety of professional experience, from the captain to the newest staff member, Logos Hope represents a micro-community and is a clear picture of what a larger community should and can be. And let me add also, one of the things that came to mind when we saw the Parade of Nations was the thought and the hope of when we actually get to heaven, and we would be able to see all of the nations come together as one.
I wish to commend the Logos Hope crew, who have willingly volunteered their time and resources to fulfill the Logos Hope vision of extending knowledge to all, expressing practical love, promoting peace by embracing diversity.
And then the moment many of the guests were waiting for happened, the opportunity to walk into the world's largest floating Christian library. Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
The Marcos City Constituency Town Meeting held a Thursday night at the Bahamas Union of Teachers Hall. The Member of Parliament for that constituency emphasizing economic growth through entrepreneurship. The Member of Parliament for Marcos City, the Honorable Michael Pintard, hosting a constituency town meeting Thursday evening. A full house listened attentively as the Member of Parliament addressed a number of housekeeping matters. He notes that persons interested in doing business with any government department must have a business license, be registered organization, and obtain a VAT TIN number. Minister Pintard says that he is aware that some persons have concerns regarding the cost of lawyers and says that the government is taking steps to assist.
We are going to bring in a team of attorneys during the month of August to help people in the cultural community, sporting community, young people, etc. I'm encouraging as many of you as possible to attend or go by the Deputy Registrar, Mr. Crary. We can provide you also with contacts so that you can get your organization, your company registered. We are prepared to assist you with that.
Minister Pintard also addressing the Down to Business program, which is an initiative promised prior to the election. He says he wants to inspire young people to become entrepreneurs, and the goal is to create at the very least one new business in Marcos City every year for the next 5 years.
You have business ideas, you submit the business, you learn to develop a business plan, or if you know how to do it already, you bring in your business plan. A panel will evaluate your business plan, select one winner. That winner receives $5,000. We will provide an office space for you to run your business for 8 months. We will also match you with a mentor, someone that can guide you, hold your hand through the development of your business. And we also wish to facilitate you visiting a similar type business. That's a commitment. The money, the $5,000, is in the bank waiting on you to participate. The deadline for the applications is the 31st of July. We wish to extend it to get as many of you involved as possible.
Pintard says that the older generation has not been forgotten by this government and notes that a number of programs are in place to assist with the creation of new businesses or advancement of existing businesses.
The Office of the Prime Minister has a similar program. Some of it will be competitive, where you compete with your business idea, like a Shark Tank kind of concept. Others will be a simple grant to your business if your business plan, in their estimation, is viable. So the Office of the Prime Minister is one place where you could go. The second place is you can go to the Government Venture Capital Fund, which will be administered, more than likely, Ministry of Finance is going to control it. $5 million is in that particular account. The Ministry of Grand Bahama has $1 million assigned to creating entrepreneurial initiatives on the island of Grand Bahama.
There is the light at the end of the tunnel for a local private institution that has been facing major challenges over the past few years. Tonight, Sabrina Brown tells us that St. Paul's Methodist College will return to its home base for the new school year and is looking to regain its prominence on the island.
St. Paul's Methodist College is the oldest school in the Freeport district, having served the Grand Bahama community for over 50 years. After experiencing structural problems some 2 years ago, the school was forced to relocate to the Royal Palm Hotel. But come September, St. Paul's will begin a new chapter as faculty, staff, and students will return to the home campus on Clive Avenue. Major repairs are now underway to 6 of 13 buildings, which will house some 17 classrooms.
We've had to remediate the mildew and the asbestos. We've done that. We're now in the construction phase where we are repairing the classrooms, repairing the roofs, reinstalling the electrical, the plumbing, and the fixtures.
Superintendent Minister of the Grand Bahama Circuit of the Methodist Church, Reverend Kenneth Lewis, says the first phase of the repairs is being carried out at a cost of over $250,000. He says international partners are on island assisting with the refurbishment project.
We have 2 groups from the UMC, that's United Methodist Church in the United States, one from Colorado, one from Texas. 35 persons are here helping us to repair the school.
There are 115 students currently enrolled at St. Paul's College, and Reverend Lewis says they are hoping that number will soon increase. In addition to the structural improvements, Reverend Lewis says changes have also been made at the administrative level.
I'm prepared to announce that Mrs. Erica Lang, who was a former student, a current teacher, she'll become the new acting principal. Mr. Callender, who is also a teacher, a male teacher, he will act as our administrative assistant because we're still looking for a vice principal.
He's grateful for the support of the community over the years.
We're happy, we are excited about the opportunity for the kids to return to the old campus, and we thank the community for supporting us and helping us, and we're just grateful.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us, there's more news right after this break.